Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. This is Rudraditya, and in this video I am going to do an ultimate camera comparison between the OnePlus Nord 2 and the OnePlus 9R. Well, this is the most awaited video on my channel. You guys asked for it and now finally here it is. Well, before showing you the photo samples and video samples and also all the features which they packed, so before that I want to mention some key points. First thing first, it's not a clear winner. I mean, for example, OnePlus 9R is not a clear winner over the OnePlus Nord 2 or vice versa. It's very tricky and very interesting camera comparison. So you have to see the photo samples for that, and also make sure to subscribe the channel after watching the full video. If you like the content, then definitely do it, because from last 28 days I got so many views on my channel, but not even 5% are of my subscribers. 95%, more than 95% are random viewers. They just came here, they watched the video and then they just go away, which is not fair, right? So please guys, definitely make sure to subscribe if you like the content, and also like this video and write something good or bad, doesn't matter, or tell me that which phone is better according to you after watching the video in the comment section, so that YouTube algorithm will think that the engagement on this channel is good, so that they can push my videos to more and more people. Thank you in advance if you do all the drills. And now, without wasting any time, let's see the camera comparison. Alright, now let's quickly see the camera specifications of both the phones. So in OnePlus Nord 2 you will get a triple rear camera setup, in which the wide, the primary sensor is 50 megapixel f1.9, which comes with Sony IMX766, the same sensor which was used in OnePlus 9 Pro's ultra wide angle lens. Then you will get an 8 megapixel f2.3 ultra wide angle lens with 119 degree field of view, and then there is the third lens which is completely useless, a 2 megapixel f2.4 monochrome lens. Now if we talk about selfie camera, then you will get a 32 megapixel shooter with f2.5 aperture. Now if we talk about OnePlus 9R, then you will get quad rear camera setup with 48 megapixel f1.7 main primary lens, which comes with Sony IMX586 sensor. Then you will get a 16 megapixel ultra wide lens with 123 degree field of view, and then you will get a 5 megapixel f2.4 macro lens, which is not completely useless. Actually, it's very good in direct sunlight, in daylight. And then you will get a 2 megapixel f2.4 monochrome sensor, which is definitely an useless lens. Talking about the selfie camera, then you will get a 16 megapixel shooter with f2.4 aperture. Now let's see all the photo samples. So starting first with the daylight shots, then definitely guys, in terms of dynamic range, I can say that OnePlus Nord 2 is better than the OnePlus 9R, and that is mainly because of the main primary sensor which they used. I mean, the Sony IMX766 is bigger in size, in terms of, the sensor size is big, so it captures more light, more details, so that's why the dynamic range is also better when it comes to scenery. I'm not talking about the human subject. When it comes to scenery, definitely both phones are good, but OnePlus Nord 2 has a slight edge. But when we talk about the details of the photo, then both phones are equally good, but sometimes I found like OnePlus 9R has better sharpness overall as compared to OnePlus Nord 2. OnePlus Nord 2 photos are little softer, even though it has very good Sony IMX766 sensor. I mean, if you are looking to see the details, you will find that the photos are a little bit softer as compared to OnePlus 9R. But overall, definitely the daylight shots are amazing in both the phones. But when it comes to dynamic range, OnePlus Nord 2 is better. And if you pay attention, then you can easily see that OnePlus 9R picks bluish tint photos, especially when you see the clouds and skies, whereas OnePlus Nord 2 is very close to the reality. So that's what I also liked about the camera of OnePlus Nord 2. But overall, definitely in daylight shots, both phones are good, but things really get interesting when we introduce a human subject into the photo, especially in the foreground. Then after, I guess, OnePlus 9R starts looking better, especially when you see the skin tones, because in the OnePlus Nord 2 I found that they over sharpened my face. I mean, I tried to take photos of my friend, a cute baby, and my sister, and I noticed everywhere. Like when it comes to human skin tones, definitely OnePlus Nord 2 is struggling a lot. I don't know if this is the side effect of Oppo phones, because you will get the same camera interface in the OnePlus Nord 2 as you will get to see in Oppo phones. So maybe that's one reason that they're using the image processing of Oppo phones. I don't know, but definitely they messed up when it comes to skin tones, human skin tones, and things are getting really ugly when the sunlight is hitting your face directly. Then your face again looks over sharpened, and also it looks something like while painting, which I seriously don't like. And also you can see in the clouds here in this photo, I mean the rainbow is looking really good in OnePlus 9R, but it's not looking as good in the OnePlus Nord 2. So overall I like the images of OnePlus 9R when it comes to human skin tones. So overall in daylight shots, I guess if you just going to click the scenery, then OnePlus Nord 2 is better. But if you shoot a lot of human subject, then guys, as of now OnePlus Nord 2 is not that great. OnePlus 9R is definitely in lead when it comes to human skin tones. Well, now if we talk about low light shots, then guys, clearly the OnePlus Nord 2 is better. Well, sorry I couldn't capture a lot of photo, because it was raining here from last 4 or 5 days and mainly night time, but definitely there are a few samples which you can see, and definitely the big sensor of OnePlus Nord 2 helps a lot in low lighting condition. Alright guys, so this is the video test of both the phones front camera, and if we talk about the video capabilities, then you can shoot up to 1080p 30 fps from both the phones. And if we talk about the wide angle, then definitely in OnePlus Nord 2 it's much more wider, and in OnePlus 9R it looks really zoomed in. So for the vlogging, I definitely prefer the OnePlus Nord 2, and the audio that you are listening right now is coming from OnePlus Nord 2. Now the audio which you are going to listen is coming from the OnePlus 9R. Let's see the stabilization test. However, I enabled the super stable mode in the OnePlus 9R, but I can't see that type of mode in the OnePlus Nord 2's camera interface. But let's see. I'm going to move in and let's see that which phone has better stability. Do let me know that what you guys think about the video quality of both the phones. And the sunlight is hitting my face directly, so also tell me that which phone has better skin tones and also the better stability. But definitely we get more wide angle view in the OnePlus Nord 2's selfie camera. So overall I will prefer the OnePlus Nord 2 selfie camera in that way, but I have to check the video quality as well. Alright, so this is a 1080p 60 fps footage of the rear camera, and straight away OnePlus 9R is just way better than Nord 2. And here is the stabilization test at 1080p 30 fps, and I can clearly see that 9R performs better. Even at 4K 30 fps you will get the stabilization mode in OnePlus 9R, whereas in OnePlus Nord 2 you will not get the option of stabilization at 4K modes. And here again, this is a 1080p 60 fps mode, and I don't know that what happens with Nord 2. It's really white, overcast and very faded in front of OnePlus 9R. So definitely for videos OnePlus 9R is my choice. Hey guys, few more points I want to add, especially about the features of both the cameras. Then you will get Pro mode in both the phones, and you can shoot RAW in Pro mode as well, so that's really great. Talking about the slow motion videos, then you will get 1080p 240 fps and 720p 480 fps in both the phones. But few advantages which OnePlus Nord 2 have here is, first thing first is the portrait bokeh mode. You can shoot this from the front as well as from the rear, which is really cool, and you will get a good quality in sufficient lighting. But in artificial and low light condition this is not good, but still it's there and it's missing in OnePlus 9R. But in OnePlus 9R you will get night mode, video recording mode, and in time lapse you can shoot only 1080p here in OnePlus Nord 2, but you will get an option of 4K time lapse as well in OnePlus 9R. Talking about video modes, then you can switch between lenses, like in ultra wide angle lens and wide angle lens during recording in OnePlus 9R, even in 4K 30 fps. But here you can't do that even at 1080p 30 or 60 fps, so that's a bummer. But yeah, that's all. Like, you will get some advantages here, but you will also get some advantages in the OnePlus 9R. So guys, that's it. This is all the photos and video samples and also all the camera features of both these phones. Now in nutshell, OnePlus 9R is definitely better in videos and when it comes to human skin tones, whereas OnePlus Nord 2 is better when it comes to dynamic range, in landscape shots, and also the ultra wide angle shots are softer but still better, and in low light shots also this phone is better. But it's not a clear winner. I mean, not a single phone is clear winner over the other one, as I said earlier in the video. But now you guys know that what you will get. like what good and bad you will get when you are going to buy either of these phones. So you are good to go. Do let me know in the comment box that what's your pick, which camera you like the more. Please do let me know in the comment box, and if this video is helpful for you, then definitely smash the like button, and again you know the drills. Please subscribe to my channel, tap that bell icon, select all to get all the notifications of my future videos. I will see you very soon in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.